boy, Will-I-Am, man, coming to you with another weight loss update. You know what I'm saying? I first have to shout out, you know what I'm saying, my better half. My better half. I really have to shout her out. You know what I'm saying? Um, because, when it comes to the meal preps, man, I tell you, she has been on it, on it, on it. When I say she has been on it with the meal prep, I mean, the sacrifices of of you know doing things that she don't necessarily have to do. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you know I love you. I love you, and I appreciate you. First, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this video is really dedicated to my better half. I got to give her flowers. I got to give her props. Her props. Man, and that's why you can't always, even though you have been through certain things in relationships, you have been through certain battles. I mean, you could be battle scarred. You know what I'm saying? You can give up. I know. Some men have actually gave up on relationships, like gave up on marriage, gave up. You know what I'm saying? And you know that was never like my call to interest, just to like get married. I mean, it happens, yeah, it does happen, but it is something that I just didn't say. You know what? If I get married, that's what I want to do. I want to get divorced. I want to. You know what I'm saying? That's not something you do. That's not something, what I'm saying, you plan. You know what I'm saying? That you know, it happens, and it happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? But I have to give, my better half her flowers. You know what I'm saying? I have to give her recognition because she works behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, men, we have to understand and appreciate, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times your woman is not going to be on the forefront, saying this and saying that and saying this and saying that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times her power is in her quietness. Her power is in her quietness and being able to understand certain situations through life. You know what I'm saying? Certain situations through through life. You will, if you are so concentrated on on the things that you was concentrated on when you was 18, I'll be honest with you, you will miss the whole point of marriage. If your mind is still focused and generated on the way you was thinking when you was younger, you would be you are completely out of touch. If you're married, you're completely out of touch. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, on this update, I want to let you guys know that your boy Will.I.Am is down 30 pounds. I'm down 30 pounds. Hey, Lamora. Appreciate you being in the building. I had to give you your flowers on on the beginning of this show. I appreciate you watching, and like I said, I ain't got no other choice but to give her flowers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, far as meal prep, far as you know what I'm saying, things that a mate adds to your life. You know what I'm saying? The Bible considers you as being a blessed man. When you have a wife um, that is willing to, to, to go beyond measures to make sure that you are taken care of. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So, you know, I it was hard in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when it comes down to trying to accomplish things, trying to, whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to save money, you come into conflicts. You always will find yourself coming into conflicts. You'll find yourself, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, there is a plan. There is a plan. And I want to tell you guys about my plan, my story. And I'm not done yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect at this thing. I'm not done yet. But I know you guys, you follow me. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Evidently, you must enjoy what I bring to the table. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys because it's you guys that makes this thing happen. This is you guys because I love making I love making people laugh. I love to see smiles on people's faces. I love to to be able to be the one that if you go into a party, I'm gonna be the one that says, guess what? We gonna set this thing out. We fitting the turn up in this party. We finna turn up at this cookout. You know what I'm saying? How many of you guys are like that? The type of guys that would go into a cookout. You know what I'm saying? Set the vibe, set the tone. You know what I'm saying? Be able to like um, be with your family and reflect and have conversations about the good times of life. Have conversations about, you know what I'm saying? Do you remember when we were 7 and 6 years old? Do you remember when we was 12 and 13? And just go through that vibe. I mean, once you get older in life, man, it really becomes more appreciative. You know what I'm saying? It really becomes more appreciative. So it's like, man, if you and if that's what you do in your family, you know what I'm saying? If that's the kind of cat that you are in your family, continue being that guy, being that female that you know what I'm saying? They say being the life of the party, yo, that's your boy. I'm the life of the party. I already know that. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't. And the thing about me, I don't even care what kind of energy it brings. Cause sometimes you could be a life of the party. It could be like what? And then sometimes you know what I'm saying. So it's like it's levels. There's levels to this. There's levels to being, life for the party. Nevertheless, you know what I'm saying. Um, you know, digress. Let me digress down. You know what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm down 30 pounds. Like I said, it ain't been easy because I still be like cutting up here and there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see it in my face. You know, bam, boom. You know what I'm saying? It is getting a little slimmer here. Um, but I would tell you like this: anything takes work. The same kind of work it takes to be a criminal, it's the same kind of work to be amazing, to be great. Hard work is hard work. I don't care um, what level is on. If you want to be a great cook, it takes hard work. If you don't want to be a great cook, it still takes hard work. And the reason that it takes hard work to not be a great cook, because you got to go out and spend money every day for a meal. Think about this. Think about this. You know what I'm saying? In order to be successful, it takes dedication. You know what I'm saying? You just can't just wake up out of the blue and say, well, I want to be successful. It just don't fall out of the sky. Entrepreneurship don't just fall out of the sky. It takes work. It takes, you know what I'm saying? It takes everything in you to not give up. It takes every part of you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You sound like Ice Cube. uh, mm, I'll take that. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got Ice Cube money, but if that's, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, that at least it is moving in the right direction. I appreciate that. But yeah, back to, you know what I'm saying. Anything that you gain, I mean, you could just lay dormant, and that takes work. You could lay dormant. Trust me, you can lay dormant, and that takes work. You know why? Because you know you need to be doing better. So you got to really make a decision. Am I not gonna just do nothing, or am I gonna get in the fight of life? You have to choose your hardship. You have to choose, you know what I'm saying, what is going to be good for you. Because you either can choose this kind of life, or you can choose that kind of life. Just like, I'll give you a good example. And trust me, I'm going to come back to my point with the weight loss thing. Just like back in the days, you know what I'm saying? They used to have, you had drug dealers, you had people that was selling, you know what I'm saying? That was easy money. That was easy money. And it came a time where time times had got tight, or there was a competitor in the community, there was a competitor in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, the more if you see anybody talking anything crazy, you make sure you get them up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't dealing with no trolls and no things like that, because I want to see you guys be great. I want to see you guys manifest the things in your thoughts and in your mind. I want you to be that person, not the person that people say you would be, or speculated you would be, not the person that people made opinions about, not the person. You need to strive to be the greatest person that you can be. You need to strive to be the greatest person, because at the end of the day, it's you. It's at the end of the day, it's about you and life. You know what I'm saying? Regardless about being married, about marriage just add more to it. Kids just add more to it. But at the end of the day, you have to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna make that decision for you. You have to make that decision. I hope you guys are listening. I hope this information that I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, resonates with you. But it's like you really have to um, take hold of where are you trying to be. If you're a young person and you listening to me, you have to really take hold to where am I trying where am I'm trying to be in the next 5 to 10 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? You really have to take charge and really, really think about that, because life is short. Somebody say life is short in the chat. Life is short. It's not as long, it was just like this. I was a little shorty, 7 years old, going to in elementary school. It was like this. I was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? It was like this. I was in high school. So what I'm saying is your choices are very important. And if you don't think that your 20s are important, man, I'm gonna get back to this weight loss update, but I'll tell you, man, there's is just some things that we need to have a conversation about. There's some things that we need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because life is unpredictable. You can't always predict what way life is gonna bring. You know what I'm saying? You can't always say I can put off for today what I can. You can't always put off what I can do tomorrow for today. You know what I'm saying? You can't always do that, because tomorrow is not promised. You know how many people that we lost? You know what I'm saying? You know how many people that just passed away just because, and we cried over their funerals, we mourn, we you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, life is unpredictable. At the end of the day, everybody is gonna leave this world. And this is getting back to my topic. You know what I'm saying? This is get back to my topic about my weight loss and you know what I'm saying? Just the journey of going through it. And I'm still working. You know what I'm saying? But just the journey of going through it, knowing um, at the end of the day, all hands is on deck. Everybody, I mean, man, you really got to choose the kind of people that you be around. You can't be around, people that got shade. You know what I'm saying? People that just love you in your light. You know what I'm saying? People that just love you when it's convenient. People that just love you, you know what I'm saying? When it's beneficial for them. You 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 can't you can't be around those kind of people, man, because I mean being around those kind of people, first of all, it's not real, so it's not gonna last. Secondly, you know what I'm saying? It's not a situation where it's gonna bear fruit. It's not gonna bear fruit. Just being around anybody, just hanging around with anybody. You have to be able to connect with people. Um, it might not always be like money, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we look at monetary. I mean, we got to be able to extinguish the difference because money is not everything. So it's like we have to be able to extinguish, to be able to separate, be able to divide. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got businessmen. Businessmen, they operate, you know what I'm saying, with different businessmen. And that's how they roll together. We are businessmen. You got people who are friends. We are friends. That's who we are. We was brought up together. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together. We enjoyed life together. We became friends. You know what I'm saying? But you also have friends, you have people that you will run into your life that the Bible said that they will be closer than a brother. You know what I'm saying? They will be closer, like from a biblical standpoint. Um, it's like you will run into relationships that will be like David and Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? Where you have relationships that are so tight, that are so connected. Not saying that they're perfect, but they're so connected and they're so tight to the point where they have your best interests. Yeah, they have your best interests at heart. And when you meet people that has your best interests at heart, see, that's a whole nother conversation because a lot of times um, we deal with relationships and we deal with people um, that has ulterior motives, and it seems like, and this goes for females and males and men. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times in relationships, you go for um, people that has some kind of um, tangible um, something that doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? They may look good, they may smell good, they may sing good, they may talk good, but it's like there's no relationship of any kind of tangible um, substance. There's no kind of tangible. Man, I know I'm way off of my content that I want to talk to you guys about, man. But look, man, if If it's something that resonates with you, man, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. But you know what I'm saying. I just wanted to get up here. I wanted to talk about my weight loss joint. I told you I lost 30 pounds, man. I feel better. I'm more energetic. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I apologize for my rant. You know what I'm saying? I digressed about 100 times, but I hope and I pray that you get the message. I hope to pray that you get the message because life is too short. We can't, you know what I'm saying? Life is too short. We can't spend time trying to just do what we want to do. Pick your heart because what your heart is, what you pick for your heart. Like you said, well, you know, man, I can't, I ain't trying to lose no weight. Then I mean, nah. You ain't gonna miss a meal. You ain't gonna miss a meal. You're not going to miss a meal from trying to lose weight. You're not gonna miss a meal. If you do it the right way, you're not gonna miss a meal. You know what I'm saying? Um, but everybody deserves to have a great life. Everybody deserves. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, my confidence right now is so far up. You know what I'm saying? My confidence, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm not even done yet. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna celebrate where I'm at, man. And in life, you have to celebrate your small victories, man. Your small victories. I mean, look at my face. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. I see a difference. I see a better glow. I see a better glow. You know what I'm saying? But you have to celebrate the small victories in life, man. Life ain't given, you know, there's nothing that's just given if you don't work for it. Do anybody agree with that in the chat? If you don't work for what you want in life, there's nothing free. Do any somebody say something? If you don't work for it in life, there's nothing free. And I live life with with low self-esteem. I live life with survival. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure things out. Just just trying to figure things out, trying to see, you know, what way to go. I know how I was raised, but just trying to figure out, man, you know, just trying to figure out, not listen, hot headed, can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? But everything in life is just like can just being like a snowball effect. You know what I'm saying? You go through this, you make this situation. You go through that, you know what I'm saying? You find yourself constantly and making like bad decisions for yourself. And you like, wow, why am I constantly making bad situations, being in bad situations, being in bad environments. But you really have to think about, you know what I'm saying, your mindset, where what triggers you, what triggers you to do or make, you know what I'm saying, those kind of decisions. See, a lot of times it don't have nothing to do with nobody else. A lot of times it has nothing. Your troubles, I mean, I would say this. I would say maybe 25% of life issues may come from other people. I would say 50% of life issues may come from family. I would say 85% of life issues comes from ourselves. You know what I'm saying? What you guys think in the chat? Do you think 25% or do you think 85% of your issues come from yourself? Let me know in the chat. And you guys, you make sure you hit the like button, share the content. Let me know. I'm waiting. I got all day. I done did my due diligence to society. I done did my due diligence to my family. I done did my due diligence to myself. Holler at me. Holler at me in the chat. Do you think 85% of your issues may came from your own self? I know you have situations where, it's like, you have things, you ever heard the situation, the saying, things that you control versus things that you can't control. I'm not talking about the situations that you couldn't control. Certain things happen to us in life. Certain things is like, you know what I'm saying, we don't really deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but at the end of the day, once we come to a certain place of maturity, we still have to find closure to what happened to us in life. You know, I think 85% is high. Uh, I would consider. I would consider. The reason I say 85% because you have to also understand we also deal in a culture where people fail to be accountable for what happens to them in life. You know what I'm saying? People fail to, you guys, holler at me. Holler at me in the chat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people fail to be accountable. It's like you ain't fitting to be accountable until like you know what I'm saying, you got some certain stimulations online, you know what I'm saying? Certain things really like have to happen. You have to be happen, you have to have the groceries that you're trying to steal in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Versus just taking accountability. You know what I'm saying? Um, okay, but what if the person don't know because they grew up in a different environment? That's a good question. That's a good question. Um, I would say that even being in a different environment, I think life will kind of show you um, how things supposed to be. I mean, you can't get hired on a job, right? Let's check this out. You can't get hired on a job and go to the job and feel like because you hired that gives you the ability to steal. No, there's regulations, there are laws, there are things and guidelines that is set in place from that job to further let you know, hey, look, I don't care where you come from. If you do this, you do that, you don't come to work, we gonna fire you. Yes, that we know. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, to say, um, I think that probably could work more, in your younger years. You know what I'm saying? In your younger years, like um, when you was young, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You guys make sure you hit the like button, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. This is your boy WILL-Iam, man, and we live. We live, man. We just sitting up here, just what I'm saying, just coming straight out the head, having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? You say yes, that we know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody's situation in life is different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can get somebody who was like born in a bad situation. You can get somebody who was like in turmoil. You know what I'm saying? Their parents wasn't. They did the. I'll just say their parents did the best that they could do. You know what I'm saying? Their parents did the best that they can do, and it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That kid could be amazing. Could be, you know what I'm saying? You know how many? Let's be real. You know how many school systems dealt with like kids that came from like dysfunctional families? How like you had the school system, and I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying that that's a good thing, but do you know how many school systems that their parents may have been in a? I mean, it could been they could have came from a dysfunctional situation. And I'm not saying that's like, what I'm saying, the big issue, the big deal. No, no, we're not gonna press for that. We're not gonna press for the school system raising our kids. No, we're not gonna sit there and press to that. But do you know how many kids that was in the school system learned a lot from their teachers, learned a lot from the colleagues and from the, you know what I'm saying? So, talking about the different environments, I feel like that's not a good stance. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you could have kids that came from great families. You could have kids that come from um, hardworking, hardworking families. And to just sit there and say it's about the environment. No, these kids they go out, they learn from their peers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like it's not like a tenfold where just because I taught my son or I taught my daughter how to be good citizens, it's not a guarantee um, that they will be a good citizen. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's still based off of my examples in life. See, there's a difference in just talking versus being examples. You know what I'm saying? It's a major difference. It's a major difference. Um, yes, that we know. Okay. Do you have any other opinions or any um, what you guys want to ask me? What you guys want to ask me in this live? I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I know I got to talk about my weight loss and all that stuff, man, but it just started in January. I don't even know what to title this live. I don't even know what to title it now. You know what I'm saying? But it was so many nuggets. Okay, okay. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay. Um, if if you want to lose weight, if you want to do something better in life, if you know what I'm saying, you have good work ethic, and you feel like life, you deserve better in life. If you feel like somebody has, you know, misused or abused your love, or somebody who has done something wrong to you, this is what I say. You need to learn how to choose your hard. What is hard? Because eating unhealthy is hard. Eating healthy is hard. Doing the right thing is hard. Doing the wrong thing is hard. So at the end of the day, you have to pick your heart. You have to pick your heart. Life is full of decisions. Life is full of decisions. Life is full of consequences. Life is also full of enjoyment. Life is full of great things, man. Look, I hope you guys enjoyed this content, man. I know I'm all over the place, but at the same time, man, at the end of the day, when you got something you want to say, something you want to share, something that you feel like can impact life, impact people, you know what I'm saying, from being able to get from one place to another place, man. I hope you guys, what I'm saying, watch the re-scream if you didn't, what I'm saying, sit through the whole live or listen to the content, man. But just listen to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Always comment, man. Make a comment. Share the comment. I mean the content. If it's like I said, if it's something that's useful to your life, You know what I'm saying? Because evidently, if I'm sharing it with you, it ain't only useful to your life, but I wouldn't be sharing it if it wasn't useful to my life. This is your boy, Will-Iam, man. You guys make sure you check them shorts out, man. You know what I'm saying? We always in the oven cooking up something, man. You guys be blessed, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It don't cost a card to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But this is your boy, Will-Iam, and I'm out. You feel me? Holla at your boy. We finna cook. Check me out in a little bit. We finna cook on them shorts. Later.